He tweeted out, head coach Sean Payton loves Carson Wentz and believes that he can fix the issues the team is having at the quarterback position, and he will try to trade for him this offseason, per an anonymous source.
I mean, if you really look at it, I know it's been 5 weeks and a lot of it's been hidden, but we see some comments out there from the fan that he's been slowly regressing over the last 3 years since Press Taylor's become his QB coach. If I have to sit there and coach you as hard as DiFilippo did in your 5th year when you was your 2nd year, then that's a problem. So the biggest, the most egregious thing so far to this point has been the contract. If we weren't tied to this contract, he was on a franchise tag. It sounds like right now he'd be fucking walking. You know what I mean? He'd be walking. Go ahead, Chrome.
So take this with a grain of salt, but Michael Balco, who contributes to WhoDatDish.com, is reporting that he tweeted out, head coach Sean Payton loves Carson Wentz and believes that he can fix the issues the team is having at the quarterback position, and he will try to trade for him this offseason, per an anonymous source.
I can see that.
Anonymous source. Anonymous source.
Who's not Sean Payton?
No one.
Oh, you think he can fix his issue?
Yeah. I mean,
he's going to go somewhere else, and he's going to, then he clears his mind. Sure, you know what I mean. Then he clears his mind. I mean, listen, it's a slump. This is what it is. But I mean, this is mind-boggling. Now, anonymous sources are saying Sean Payton's coming out saying that he can fix it. What is going on? What is going on?
It's Wentz had a hand in this. Don't get me wrong. Wentz had the majority big hand in this of what is on the field. But this conversation and this outlook around the league, he didn't create this shit on his own. Fucking Howie did by making the pick in the first place.
Yeah.
And this is we even on draft day, the second night of the draft on Friday when the Hurts pick came in, you can't tell me that all other 31 GMs sitting in a war room like,
yeah. But you know what, Pete?
They did that at 21. They did that at 21. We only got to get to the second round. They did it at 21.
That's true too.
Yeah, but you know what, Pete? We know that amongst the fan base, a quarterback controversy is going to stir when your quarterback's taken that high. But in my opinion, the real controversy starts when the starting quarterback isn't good enough. And in my opinion, Carson is the one that created this controversy by not being good enough on the field. And I'm not talking like a little bit. Like, he got worse. Every week it got worse and worse, to the point where they almost had a gun to their head to have to pull him out of games. I really believe that Doug tried to hang on to the last string because he probably should have been pulled a week or two even before then.
Monday night.
It got to a point where there's literally not a single excuse you can make to not play Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
And that, to me, we could say that Howie did this and that, and he, you know what, he set the pieces in place, but Carson didn't do his end to say, okay, like I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago on another show. Yeah, you know what, though? Aaron Rodgers came out pissed off about somebody getting drafted, and you know what he did? He had an almost MVP type of year. He had a hell of a year this year. That's all he did is come out and win.
He'll be MVP this year.
All he did is come out and win. Come out and show that he's still the top dog there. Carson didn't do that. Carson is, I call it, you know what? I'm sticking with it now, Tom. The other day I said he could be it. I'm calling him it. He's Mr. Softy Soft, handing out soft serve right now. And I'm sick of it too. And I've been a Carson defender. He's my Ginger Gang brother and all that. Mm-hmm. But I expect accountability. I expect for you to stand up and face adversity. And this kid, at a very crucial time right now, he is not handling adversity well. It's clear it's not on the field, and it sounds like it's not any off the field either.